on YouTube. So in case you miss, we are going to be uploading it on our YouTube channel. Go there, daily miss every single day. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope everyone is fine. How is the business? Are you making money? Are you trading? Are you sharing your link? What are you really doing? Hope you are not doing nothing. At least you are doing one or two. Make sure you are trading. Make sure you are sharing your link. That's how you are going to generate income every single day. Remember, the goal is to chase away poverty. You get the point? We need money. Twagala ki? Twagala sente. Tetwagala kulya kintu kyonna, twagala ekintu kimu ki? Sente. So all of you are very welcome. Welcome to this Zoom. We're going to start right away. Today, our training is going to be technical. Have you ever been there? You are trading, but your trades, okay, like you are so busy, you are not always checking in your Roku application, and you would love to see how your trades are moving. Has that ever happened to you? So today, let's see it. How do you see that? For example, I'm trading GMT. I have ING. I have WorldCoin. Now, let's assume I want to follow up my trades. Okay, I'm having ING. It is trading, and I would love to monitor my trade, even if I don't open my application. How do I do that? Simple. Tap ING, tap that coin. Okay. After tapping the coin, no, rather do this. Go to the coin. Come here, search ING, the trade you are having. After searching it, there in the corner, there above, here in the corner, on the right corner up, there is an icon which looks like a bell. Tap it. Now, when you tap this icon, of course, as it looks, it's a bell. You get the point? It's a bell. This bell is a notification button. You want this trade to be notifying you whenever it has a progress or whenever it falls. So what do? You tap enable floating window. Enabling a floating window, what does that mean? Are you seeing this car window? Sorry. Are you seeing this Karoyoku, the car arrow on my phone? That's what we call a floating window. So that means I will have ING trade. Are you seeing ING? On my floating window, I have BTC, LTC, SXP, and ING. Let me, on my floating window, let me remove some of these trades. BTC, I don't want to remove it. Let me remove LTC. I switch it off. Let me remove SXP. I switch it off. Okay, now I'm remaining with ING and BTC. So when you tap on that icon, as we said, you tap on the word floating window. When you tap on floating window, what does that mean? The robot is going to give you a window, even if you're out of the app, even if you are on your WhatsApp, for example, you can just tap that icon and it shows you the progress of the trade. You get my point? Let's go back to our trade. You can even go further. You can tell the robot, notify me whenever there is a rapid fall or rise. The robot will tell you always, whenever there is a rapid fall, even if you're on your WhatsApp, it will send you a message that this coin has gone down or has gone up. You can even tell the robot, notify me whenever there is a new high or new low. Those who are studying trading, you get what I'm talking about. This is what we mean by new high or new low. The trade right now, it is at, when you look here, it's at $7.6. Let's assume the trade goes up to $8. That is the new high. And then it drops up to $6. That's the new low. So it's like the all-time high and all-time low. The lower and the higher. Let me hope my example is clear. Then you can tap here. You can tap there. You can even tell the robot that notify me when this trade hits this target. Mostly it is this, I give this technique to people who are using this application, the TradingView. Let's check our trade, INJ USDT, INJ USDT. Okay. Then I want to open what's wrong with my app. Then I open it. Now, for example, for people who are using Gartley predictor, you are using a Gartley predictor indicator to see how this trade is moving. Where is my Gartley? My Gartley predictor is showing on 4 hours this trade of INJ. The Gartley predictor is showing that this trade is going to hit. Let me see this level. Let me get my pen. It's going to hit. Let me draw a line, a horizontal line. Are you seeing that green line? So the Gartley predictor is showing that this trade might hit $7.8. 7.8 on 4 hours, time frame. Let me check 1 day. By the way, it is even about to hit it. But in 1 day, this trade is so nice. On 4 hours, it's about to hit the Gartley predictor of 4 hours. But in 1 day, it is showing. I need a horizontal line. In 1 day, the line is showing us. Let me change. Let me change the color of this line. I'll give it yellow. Are you seeing the yellow color? The yellow color, the Gartley predictor. I think those who have been following Leader Harriet's trainings about indicators, you remember this indicator, the Gartley predictor. The Gartley predictor, it predicts the market, okay? That the market might reach this level. On 4 hours, the robot has said that INJ might hit $7.8. But in the long term, 1 day, we don't know when it will hit there. It is showing that INJ will hit $12. 12. So I come on my robot and I tell the robot that, please alert me if this trade hits $12. And then you tap create alert. So the moment the robot hits 12, it will tell you. That is the 1 day candle. Then the 4 hours, it was showing us at $7.8. So you come, you set another target, 7.8. So you can have as many alerts as you want. Actually, the robot is saying you may create up to 10 alerts for each trading pair and maximum or 50 alerts for all trading pairs. Alert will expire after 90 days. You get my point? So that means you can have 10 in case, for example, if you're trading, you can have different supports and resistances. So you can say, like, for example, I want alerts of resistance, or support. Then you go and put in those alerts of different prices. So the robot will be ready to notify you. Have we learned that? I want you, when you are trading, to be sober. But what do you mean to be trading? And a lot of you, they will give it your time. You're going to make money from these things if you give it time. You give it your energy. You give it all your mind and your brains, and you learn this stuff. Follow a certain trade. Follow it very well. You're going to make money from it because you are following the movements, how it's moving. When the robot sends you that, hey, the market has dropped, go and put margin calls. Give the robot some money to buy more. Have we understood this? How to set price alerts. Now let's come. There is another icon here. Are you seeing it? So you tap it. Now this icon, it's about entering the percentage. Please enter percentage of fluctuation. Okay, please enter 1 to 100%. Please input up to 2 decimal places. So for example, if you want the robot to notify you about percentages, either drops or going up, not prices. Here it was prices. You are putting money. Here you are putting percentage. You can tell your robot that, tell me if the market rises 50%. 50%. 50%. So the robot will notify you. When the market goes down 50%, and it has showed you here. Are you seeing? By the way, I told you, friends, I gave you a homework. Do for me a research. Which application should I use? Which will give me a good pointer? Hey, here it shows that if this coin goes to $3, that means it has dropped 50%. But if it goes to $11, that means it has gone up 50%. So the robot will notify me at the end of the day. Have you seen that? Here. So what is the good thing of having this? This will keep you in business. Even if I'm on my Facebook, I'm doing my business, this thing will be here. But who gave it the yellow color? This thing will be there. Even if I'm on Facebook, I can still check my trades. I see IND is still at 7.6. Okay. Then I tap and it goes away. I do my things. Even if I'm on TikTok, any application, it will be there. It will be a floating. It will be there floating on every app. So that's one of the things I wanted us to learn, because very many people are trading, but they're not following, knowing what's going on in the markets. And actually, if you have a smartwatch, you can even connect it and it gives you notifications on your smartwatch. We are in the digital era. So in case you have good gadgets, use them very well. It will be very, very nice. So all the trades you are having, you can give them such a thing. You can give them such a thing. For example, now let me search for let me go and search for WorldCoin app, WorldCoin trade. Now WorldCoin, I would advise all the trades you are having, put them on that floating window. So this will help you monitor your trades very well. Let me search for WorldCoin. WorldCoin. So I tap the window, I enable the floating, I tap that, then I tell my robot, notify me when it hits 1.9. That's the notification I want for Worldcoin. If this trade hits 1.9, it will be good for me for sure. And if it dares increase to 40%, I would be very happy. That means it would have hit 2.14, or when it goes down to 0.9. Actually, this helps you to monitor your trades very well, and you decide whether to give them margin calls in case they drop. Or let me tell you something, friends. If you're having a trade and it goes down 50%, that's the best trade to give margin calls. If your trade ever goes down to 50%, give that trade margin calls as possible as you can. Why? Because it's the best trade which is going to give you money. Remember how I taught you about margin calls, how they operate. We said that when you are trading, I want you to imagine you have a trade. You have Worldcoin, for example. This is your trade, the trade you are having. You bought it here. The first buy-in amount is on this level. Then the trade drops 50% and it goes here, and you start putting margin calls from this level. Do you know what's going to happen? This 50% is going to be decreased to almost 10%. But of course, this will be on your side because the robot will be buying margin calls, giving you profits in subs, in sub. Rather, because this, as the moment it buys two margin calls, the negative will disappear and it sells right out. But a trade which is in 50%, it is the best trade to give margin calls. Actually, I've seen very many people who have a trade. It is in a very big negative, and they are really so disappointed in trading. They're like, my trade is in negative. I'm fed up. I'm doing this. I'm like this. Hey, that is the best trade you should give margin calls, because it's going to give you more money. It's going to be, your robot is going to be like in autopilot, because it's going to be buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, because this is how the market moves. It goes up, it goes down, and then up, depending on the movements. So now let's see. Have we learned this? So the trades you are having, my advice is give them alerts. Okay, when you give them alerts, you are going to enjoy. I'm also having another trade, Acro. Okay, so when I have Acro, I also give it a floating window, because Acro movements are so high. When you give it to tell you the rapid rise and fall, it will make your robot so busy. So I'm telling my robot that notify me if this trade goes back to 0.1. The robot will notify the moment it goes back there. The moment it goes back there, it will notify me. So this is something I wanted us to learn, because very many people are having trades, but they are not following them up. They are not knowing how they are moving. And actually, this would be really very important and of a very big importance as we are trading. Okay, so unless someone has a question, but we are going to end our training here. Anyone with a question, I would really be very happy to answer that. Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? Come in the chats. type in your question. We see how we can break it down. Today is a Friday. I got to go for prayers. That's why I make this Friday training so short. Maybe we'll adjust time for Friday, or we'll get another trainer on this day. Anyone with a question? If you have a question about what we have learned, please go in the chat, type it in, and we handle that. We handle it. If there's no question, then let's end our training here. Otherwise, thank you so much for attending. We analyze using Power 4, or you can go on a smaller time frame. Yes, you can go. You can, depending on what you want. I have my friend, this is how he analyzes markets. It starts from 1 day, 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15, 5 minutes, 1 minute. He told me that when you see 5 minutes, it is the real picture of the market. That is do the same. No. Have your strategy. How do you do things? I joined in late with setting alerts from TradeView or Binance. Yeah, as you said, you joined in late. This was RayQ, but you will watch this recorded video on our YouTube. Don't worry. I didn't understand very well. Maybe next time. Thank you so much, Sophie. Sophie, no worry. Just go to our YouTube channel. You're going to watch the video. Okay? You're going to watch the video on our YouTube channel. It will be there. I didn't understand very well. Okay, what is replenishment in RayQ? Replenishment, it's like like we have manual replenishment. It's like when you buy manually in a trade or sell manually in a trade. Thanks, leader. Isaiah, thank you so much. Friends, I think let's just stop from here. I think I've answered all the questions. These trainings are recorded on our YouTube. So anytime you miss a training, don't worry, go and watch them. Okay? Go and watch them from there. Everything will be sorted. Thank you so much for watching in. Have a great day. See you at the top.